The young professionals of Champions for Children work to raise awareness, funds, and resources to support children with threatening illnesses and achieve goals using music. Joining me is the Director of Events, Melissa Hanstein. I got it. So tell me, Melissa, these young professionals, how do you get them together?
Sure. So they are the Young Professionals Board of the Children's Miracle Network. So we do all types of recruiting for them. We recruit kids that are coming out of college, or we put ads up on things like volunteermatch.org, word of mouth. We're always looking for new members.
So the reason I asked you for that is because, you know, you get quality people who really want to make a difference, who come to you and say, we want to help.
And we need quality individuals that have a variety of skills to really help us carry out different events that have to do with fundraising or mission work, because without the volunteers, our reach wouldn't be nearly as wide as it is right now.
So tell me the main purpose of what you do.
Sure. So Champions for Children, we have about 20 board members, and these are all volunteer board members, and they're wonderful. We meet once a month, and through them, I'm their staff liaison, so I help keep them on track and help keep them organized, or say, hey, you forgot to do this. I stay on top of them. And we do about 3 fundraising events per year. And then they also do mission events. And those are events for some of our kids that are in the hospitals. And it's just a nice way to keep that connection so that they can realize we're raising funds for these specific children.
Right. Well, I'm glad you started going down that route, because we're raising funds. But let's talk about some of the things that these funds do.
Absolutely. So we're really lucky to be able to say that all of the funds that we raise stay here in St. Louis, which is really important. We have 2 really wonderful member hospitals, St. Louis Children's Hospital and SSM Health Cardinal Glennon. And of all the funds we raise, split 50-50 between the 2 hospitals. So with those funds, the hospitals love it because it's unrestricted funding. Cardinal Glennon tends to use it as seed money for large-scale renovations. Right now, they're renovating 4 North, which is the oncology floor for the sickest of the sick kids, the Bob Costas Cancer Center, the Dallas Heart Center, list is endless. St. Louis Children's tends to use it for things that insurance may not cover, like music therapy and art therapy, or Healthy Kids Express, which is wonderful service that goes to schools in the St. Louis area and does general physician checkup, eye, asthma, that type of thing.
Well, no wonder you get these young professionals who are eager to help. They're really making a difference.
They are making a difference, and many of them, both of our hospitals serve 475,000 patients each year. So many of them have been patients themselves, or they know someone that was a patient, or their children are patients. It's really hard to not find someone that has a connection to the hospital when you serve 475,000 patients annually.
Wow. And what I really love is that the money is staying, all of it, right here in St. Louis and helping local hospitals.
And I can take you to the hospital and I can point to exactly what your funds are covering.
That is unbelievable. And you've got some events coming up. We're going to talk about those events in a little bit. But these young professionals help put the events together for you. So
They do.
Some of the ways that they come up with fun ways to raise money. So what happens? You sit around a table and you say, let's come up with some really cute...
We do. We like to brainstorm. There's a certain number of events that we do every year, so they're ones that they look forward to continuing. But then we throw wild ideas out there and we see what'll stick, and yeah, they usually turn out wonderful.
And it works because you raise a lot of money.
We do raise a lot of money. This year alone, we'll be gifting each hospital about $1 million. And then since our inception in 1988, we've gifted about $50 million to the hospitals.
Unbelievable. Great unbelievable. We have to take a break, but when we come back, let's talk about some of those events that you have coming up. We'll have more with Champions for Children after this. Stay with us.